We started our first full day in Vienna with a visit to the famous Hotel Sacher for some world famous Sacher cake before spending almost a full day at the Albertina. Here we lost ourselves among some of the world's most famous artwork as well as enjoyed a vegetarian lunch. After our visit and full of new art knowledge, we headed for the streets of central Vienna for some window shopping and people watching. In the evening we took to the wine slopes of Vienna for some dinner in Grinzing and our favorite Heuriger. But let's start from the beginning. The day started with some coffee and Sacher cake at the Sacher Hotel. This is the birthplace of the world famous tart and one of those have to try things in Vienna. The line took us about 30 minutes before we got a table. This was the second time here for us and I think it's worth every penny spent. They offer a package deal with a hot drink of your choice and some sparkling or still water and a piece of the world famous cake for around 20 euros or 29 including a glass of Prosecco, which I think is really not bad considering what you get.
We actually changed our minds. We will start with the Sacher since the queue was kind of bearable, I would say.
Yeah.
So let's do it. So we're finally in. It took about 1 hour to get inside and it was quite hot outside as well. But now it's finally in. And I ordered a kind of package deal that they have with a Sacher cake. You had to choose a coffee of your choice. It went for an Einspänner, which is a very famous Viennese coffee, I think you say. Viennese, yeah. And also some sparkling water to go with that. The thing is, if you didn't know it already, there is 5 things that comes on a list, and I always forget the last one. And the first one is to have Sacher cake, obviously at the Sacher Hotel. The second one is to have Singapore sling at Raffles in Singapore. Caesar salad at Caesar's Palace, which actually found out a couple of years ago that it isn't actually made in Caesar's Palace, so the Caesar salad kind of goes away. And lastly, it's the Waldorf salad at the Waldorf Astoria in New York. Obviously, this is the only one I've ever tried before, and now we're doing it again. Sacher Hotel. Very nice, very sleek. I like it a lot.
Hello.
Hello. So, can I start just by saying that I feel so amazing. So the Sacher visit was amazing. The Sacher cake was obviously as good as it always is. Well, it was the second time I tried it, but still so worth it. And I want to talk a little bit about that as well, because it came down, I took that package deal and it came down to 20 euros, which is not that much for one piece of Sacher cake. You could choose the coffee of your choice and a bottle of sparkling water for 20 euros. I think that that's a fair price if you can wait that hour that it takes to get inside. And it was a hard hour. I would say, do you agree that it's probably like 35 degrees? It's hot as hell. And living in Sweden, where a temperature at maximum would get to like maybe 25 in some cases, this is just too much. We're outside the Albertina, which is a modern art museum, and your top choice before we came in.
This time.
We are going to see Monet, Picasso, and who else?
I don't, yeah.
But some of the classic artists, and if you didn't know by now, watching my channel, you are so into art. You paint yourself and everything. So yeah, this is gonna be as good as it gets. And you know what I'm looking forward to the most? Air condition.
Air condition. Me too.
Let's do it. Albertina. First thoughts, nice.
This looks like Van Gogh.
It looks like, yeah, it does, but it's Monet as well. It does look like Van Gogh.
It's really amazing how many world-famous painting actually found a home in the Albertina, as well as some just funny and cool things.
Well, we were supposed to go out for lunch today, but like the Albertina is actually so much better than I expected. So we decided to stay here for lunch instead. This is the museum's own restaurant, I guess. I'm having like a light salad because I want to save myself for tonight. And you went for something called shakshuka.
It's really interesting. I have no idea what it is.
It is, yeah, me neither. But it's obviously it said that it was aubergine, so eggplant, if you want to go that way, with some stuff. And we also got, look at this nice bread, by the way, very nice. So it looks delicious. It's just that I'm a little bit worried about eating too much. So I will try and keep it light. I went with a Coke as well. You went with water. And then when we finish this, we're gonna continue our journey in art. Isn't this always like, don't you ever have this one friend who's always exaggerating stuff? Oh, I hate friends like that. And here we see an early painting of Gandalf telling the Balrog that he shall not pass. We're back out. Are you satisfied with the... We actually spent almost the whole day in here, but it was totally worth it. It was so much famous art from like all the biggest artists in history. So yeah, very satisfying. It's like 5 o'clock and we need to get back to our apartment to get us ready for the evening. However, we do want to spend some more time in city, maybe go see the Stephansdom and a little bit like that. So we'll do a quick detour. So, with a lot of sun in my eyes, we're finally in Stephansplatz, and behind me is the impressive Stephansdom. Very, very impressive, to be honest. Yeah, we should have a quick look and then finally head back to the hotel to skip this heat.
returning to our favorite place in Vienna, Grinzing, to visit the Heuriger was an understatement. This is as good as it gets. The food, the atmosphere is just magical.
Finally, after getting home quickly, just changing clothes into something a little bit more comfortable, we've been quite sweating today, believe me, it's been like 35 degrees. But now, just a couple of stations from where we live is actually this charming little town of Grinzing. And here you can find Heuriger. And what is Heurigen, you might ask yourself? Well, if you don't know, Heurigen are special wine restaurants that you can only find up here in the wine districts of Vienna. And we've been here one time before, we've been reading about it, and last time we were here, we both said that this was the most magical place we actually visited. So now we are back, and we're actually going to go to the exact same restaurant which we visited last time, because at that time we were really looking around town. I'm going to show you just quickly how beautiful it is and what is typical for the Heurigen restaurants, because they're amazingly charming. So yeah, just follow me and have a look. We're amazed by the fact that they have newspapers, and you just kind of put €2 in, and then we said like, but how do you get them? And we think that you can actually just take them, and that it's like a goodwill kind of thing. That would never have worked in Sweden. I'm just saying. In Sweden, everyone would just steal them for some reason. We've seen this everywhere. Well, we're finally here. Let's go down and have a look. So down here we can find actually two, and these ones are quite famous, to be honest. When you Google Heurigen, you actually find one of these ones, and I will show you what I mean, because they're so bloody charming. But this is not the one that we're gonna eat tonight. What did you say?
What I see, I did not have
Relations with that woman. I mean, just look at it. Isn't this the most charming thing you've ever seen? And more or less all the restaurants look like this. It's just amazing. I am so full. I went twice. So how it works here is that you go inside, you pay for whatever you take on your plate, basically. Or if you want a salad buffet like you did, you pay for a big plate and you take as much as you want. It's like $11.80. It's not even that bad.
Very big for the small plate. as well.
Yeah, they have the small plate, but
Yeah.
it was very well priced, and the food here is just amazing. That's why we wanted to go back to this specific restaurant as well. It's just lovely. The weather is so nice. You can hear the crickets, which is such a summer vibe for me. Beer is good. This is obviously a wine restaurant, so you should drink wine, but I don't do it, so I had to satisfy with the beer. And now I'm so full that it's crazy. However, we did say that we're coming back tomorrow as well, just because it's that good. So we'll see. Well, the most funny thing is that they have this machine where you can actually buy both beer, obviously, and whole wine bottles of local wine. I really like this. This is something that I would love to see in Sweden. However, in Sweden everything is government control, so we can't even buy alcohol in a normal store. We have to go to specific government-owned stores, and yeah, this is far from Sweden. Well, we're walking back from the Heuriger and we're back in the hotel or apartment or whatever it is. It is an apartment hotel, so I guess you could call it whatever. We were supposed to visit Das Loft, which is one of the best bars in the world. It's in the world's 50 best bars, but there was just no way. We had too much food to eat. We were too tired after the whole day being just out walking, seeing the museum and everything. So I guess I'll end the night with some amazing sparkling water, and we'll see if maybe we can fit that bar in tomorrow, because tomorrow is our last day in Vienna and the day is so packed with amazing cool things to do. We're going to go to Nachtmarkt. If you don't know what that is, just you have to see the next episode. Nachtmarkt is an instance in Vienna and a must do in my opinion. We're also going to try a classic Wiener cafe. We are doing a lot of other things as well. That will be tomorrow for us and next time for you. And thank you so much for watching this episode. And always remember, in the end, it is not about the destination. It is what you make of it that counts. Till next time, stay safe. Yeah.